It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! Two athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
What are you riding, a horse, Ernie?
Woo! Kevin Harlan.
It's not a roller coaster, is it?
Great to have you with us. Analysts and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. Backcourt facing off. Brent, how often do you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
Well, for me, it didn't happen all that much, Kevin, unless I was playing John Barry.
Now
I got fired.
I get you.
I think it's amazing when you have these matchups during the regular season and you look at maybe the rhythm of some of these guys coming into the game. Elite point guards, they have the ball in their hands. Sometimes they get caught up in that mano-a-mano duel. And as a two guard or somebody else playing with that player, it's really fun to watch.
You got to check yourself, though, don't you? You got to stay within the bounds.
Oh, there's no doubt that you still want to win the basketball game, but there are moments and minutes where their talent takes over, and that's when the show begins.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Davis. Green is out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. And that's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
Now, here's ball. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Holiday looking over the floor. Mr. Williams, 6 on the shot clock, takes the 3. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Flawless pick-and-roll motion there, executed to perfection by Drew Holiday.
Ball will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. He's covered by Ball. From 11 feet away.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
Williamson, the pass to... Here's Holiday. And he drops it in from the low.
Teeth of the defense.
To this first quarter, picks up the foul.
Over-aggressive. He's dial it back. Stay on the floor. Tough to overcome.
First checked in. The way, no good from LeBron.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good...
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And Cousins kicks to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Williamson. He's guarded by Davis. Williamson, the pass to Ball. Holiday against Cousins. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game. James finds Cousins. There's the pass to Davis. That one goes in.
You like the poise there from AD. He gets into some traffic, doesn't speed himself up, and ends up scoring.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, it's all about pace tonight. He said, quite frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us, so the more we off will be. Power against speed tonight, Kevin. We'll see who wins. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Ingram right side. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ingram's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron against Ball. Passes it to Cousins. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ingram kicks to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Ingram missing. Lakers trail by 4. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James outside. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Holiday. From deep. Drains the 3-pointer. Holiday's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans.
As the ball swung to Holiday, he did not think twice, and he let it go once he caught it rhythm. Defense not anticipating that.
Now here's Kuzma. He kicks it to LeBron. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And this is an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Right side Davis. Dishes it to Cousins. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Here's the proverbial easier said than done, Kevin. You got to tie up Cousins if you're going to foul him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
That one misses for Cousins.
I remember when Cousins came into the NBA, I had a chance to watch him at his very first Summer League game, and I thought he'd be a problem then. Well, he's still a problem now. I mean, he can do so many things out there.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Poked away. Kicks it to Cousins. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. He gets it in there.
I love the aggressiveness from AD there. Not a lot of hesitation, and good at finding a shot there on the inside.
The ball. Here's Williamson. And here is Ball. Just his first attempt. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
Green against Holiday. Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. Pass to Williamson. Holiday against Green. Takes the 3. But they get it back. Second chance shot, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And the dunk by James.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean,
Yes.
just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Here's Rondo. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Caldwell Pope kicks to Bradley. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And there's the pass to Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Got 7. Lakers trail by 4. Rondo passes it to Bradley. Bradley with another miss.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The 3, and that one's good. Williamson. And now a 7-point Pelican lead.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Pelicans leading by 5. Ball kicks to Redick. Here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. Ball lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Rondo. Redick against Bradley. From about 19 feet. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That's Bradley's spot. He loves getting some room right there to test his luck from the mid-range. Is that luck? I think that's skill.
Ball dishes to Redick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Rondo. Here's McGee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Morris checked in for New Orleans. From McGee. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Bradley against Redick. He kicks to Moore. Pass to Williamson. Redick with the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bradley, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bradley's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Redick with the 3. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope passes to Rondo. Caldwell Pope against Moore. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Rondo scanning the floor. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Both free throws good from McGee. And the wide open shot from Redick sinks the triple. Redick's got his 2nd basket. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. DeMarcus Cousins, a fiery disposition. Some wondered how he'd get along with fellow star Anthony Davis. Davis says it's been great.
I always hear that people hate playing with DeMarcus. I love playing with him, honestly. I don't see where that comes from. Maybe it's guards, I don't know. As a big, I love playing with him.
Well, if you want to win, you need all the help you can get.
And they make a great 1-2 punch. I think their skill to score from outside enables them to coexist offensively.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Jared Dudley out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Redick. It's over Dudley. Was shot by Redick, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bradley can't get it to go. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Moore finds Redick. This again.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's gonna get going.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Hart has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rondo against Redick. It's tipped, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. Anthony checked in for the Lakers. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Redick kicks to Favors. Rondo against Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Favors. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Hart kicks to Redick. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Redick's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Let's go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Trying to take more high percentage shots. Rondo's smart enough on the offensive end to do so.
Rondo against Redick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, and they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Hart, and the Lakers also making a change. James checked in for Avery Bradley. Lakers trail by 6. Rondo kicks to James. Outside for Rondo. Offensive rebound, McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot, the catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. Inside. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Hayes. And that's now 11 points for J.J. Redick. Rondo on top, guarded by Holiday. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Making some changes here. Okafor comes in for the Beast, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Moore. The Lakers also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. Pelicans leading by 4. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cousins. Okafor grabs the miss.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Pass to Favors. Now on the scoring column at bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
There's the pass to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting in a training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Holiday against Green. He dishes it to LeBron. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Holiday dishes to Redick. Favors against Davis. And Favors kicks to Redick. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And so Cousins will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. To the middle, and stolen by Cousins. Kuzma, Lakers working the ball around now. Cousins with the bucket.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. Tough to guard on the interior.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 12. Kicks it to Redick. Pass to Ingram. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Redick inside, and no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pelicans leading by 3. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Redick. 3-pointer. Rebounded Lakers. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
2 shots.
That one is off. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 4. Green kicks to Cousins. Back to Green. He feeds it to James. Cousins trying to free himself up. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Outside Holiday. Inside Okafor. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Cousins. To the paint. And James gets it to go. James has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to First. Shoots over Kuzma. On target from 13 feet. Favors got 5 points now this quarter.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man. Well, after some seasons that were a little tough on Drew Holiday, both on and off the floor, he certainly got back on track last year in a big way. Posted his best season and played in the most games since the All-Star year he had in Philly in 13. So the health is always a concern, but Drew Holiday stepped up and was massive in the playoffs last year for this Pelican ball club.
The bulldozer, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Is good, now leading by 1. And Brent, last season, Holiday wasn't asked to do as much playmaking, and it seemed like it allowed him to focus on his scoring.
Well, I give Drew Holiday a ton of credit, Kevin. He went from being asked to work on off-guard skills to being shifted back to the point guard because of a Rondo injury, and then later in the season had to go back to all of the things he worked on in the off-season as an off-guard. And when he did that, he shined. So a heck of a season on the mental side of things for Drew Holiday last year.
And here is Green following Lonzo Ball's 3. Got a piece of it, taken away by Holiday. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Davis. Down low. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Now, this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
Green against Holiday. Here's Ball. It's good that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. No good from
avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. But he made him attempt a difficult layup. Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
And Cousins throws it down.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, can still get on up.
Ball against James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's James. 14 points for him. Here's Cousins. Hits the outside fadeaway. Cousins has got 15.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Lakers trail by 5. James looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seemed to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
throw good, LeBron. With LeBron, whenever he becomes eligible to change teams, it is the news in the NBA.
And rightfully so. This is the best player in the game, and whatever team he ends up with instantly becomes a contender. Been to 8 straight NBA finals. You would think the teams getting him are thinking the 9th one would sound good to them.
Both free throws good from James.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Bradley. Inside. It's good. The New Orleans lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from James.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
New Orleans has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And Holiday kicks to Moore. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for LeBron. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Pelicans with the rebound. Down low, Holiday. Count the bust. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead. And that does it for the first half of play. New Orleans on top. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got to offensive rebound too well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back, folks. Downtown New Orleans shining brightly tonight, as you can see from this bird's eye view. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Now, here's Ball. Favors is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Favors, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Pass to Kuzma. Buries it down low. Kuzma's got 5 points so far. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Ball, the pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Cousins against Holiday. Pass to Williamson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Green kicks to Kuzma. The feed to LeBron. Stolen by Ball. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now a 10-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Williamson. He's guarded by Davis. Ingram against Kuzma. Clock at 6. Ingram kicks to Favors. Holiday with the 3. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Pass to James. And here is Green. He's covered by Ball. The pass to James. Out to Kuzma. Offline with his 3. New Orleans by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. James against Ball. To the right side. He needs to get off a shot. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, it's bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
The Lakers with the ball, down by 12. LeBron with it. He's got 18. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one's good, Williamson.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 14. Passes to James. Stolen by Ball. Reddish is the ball. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Now here's Cousins. He's got 15. Green against Redick. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. And on the break. Again, the Pelicans score.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now. Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
Throw good, Davis.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Here's Williamson. 19 points in the game. To the middle. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 17.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Green, the pass to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. They kick it out to Green. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New Orleans leading by 12. Now Ball. He's got 17. Favors finds Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
LeBron against Ball. Pass to Cousins. To LeBron. From outside the arc, he makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000. Ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now here's Cousins. 15 points in the game. Redick is in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I love how Redick gets it going from distance. Really a tremendous three-point shooter.
Lakers trail by 17. To the inside. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
And Favors kicks to Ball. Over Green. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got 8 points.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, Big mix-up.
Timeout called the Lakers. The Bulldozer with a strong contribution so far in this one.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Back in for the Bulldozer. Etuan Moore comes in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Josh Hart in for J.J. Redick. Caldwell Pope outside. Now here's Dudley, covered by Hayes. Here's Bradley. Now the dish to McGee. Top of the key, Dudley. Knocked loose. Here's Rondo. That three off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the Lakers with another miss. Pelicans leading by 17. And Derek the slam.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
Now here's Rondo, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball against Rondo. Bradley, no one around him. Here's McGee, and a good offensive. McGee's got 13.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one.
It's contagious. Every guy to keep this streak alive.
Pulling like this, you just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Rondo against Ball. Rondo dishes to Bradley. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 17. And here is Ball. 17 points in the game. Hayes the pass to Hart. Basket good. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now here's Bradley. 8 points for him. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Moore's running. Here's Hart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Outside Bradley. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one. You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And here's Rondo, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Davis finds Rondo. And here's Caldwell Pope. Davis, the pass to Rondo. Over Holiday. Back up. Left side, Bradley. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
That's a really nice play set because Avery Bradley's shot selection is feet set, catch and shoot, scores.
Now here's Moore. Holiday left side. It's over McGee. Here's Favors. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Loads it up for Davis. Hayes with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now with the teardrop. And Holiday with the lay-in. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Rondo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 3. Over Hart's. James trying to free himself up. Can't connect from 14 feet out. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Moore with the bucket.
Moore, it can be fast. That time a blur, taking it to the rack.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Holiday against Rondo. And the James. They need this. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. Daniels with it, covered by Miller. Daniels passes to McGee. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. McGee's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Moore outside. Okafor, the pass to Buckets. And that one drops for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So it's the Lakers now. Here is Daniels. Now here is McGee. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Miller surveying the floor. Passes it to Hayes. Back to Moore. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Cook kicks to Davis. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. McGee dishes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Buckets passes to Hayes. And Okafor has it in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Big Dog, he's checked in for New Orleans. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 5th foul. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Caldwell-Pope with it. Pass to Daniels. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Maley. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Well, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Here is Cook, and the Lakers call time here. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. McGee, the pass to Cook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's the pass to Buckets. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Cook, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Buck passes to Okafor. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here is Cook. Pass to Caldwell Pope over Miller. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Cook.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release, undeterred.
Passes it to Miller. Buckets. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope, and it's in there.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Tipped away. Daniels kicks to Cook. Bucket is good.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Okafor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Okafor's got 5 points in the quarter.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Here is Cook. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Now here's Okafor. Pass to Maley. Shot clock at 5. Buckets. He's guarded by Dudley. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Caldwell Pope. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Buckets passes to Okafor. Shoots over Cousins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here is Cook. Back to Daniels. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Miller with a wide open look. And the Pelicans get it back. And the basket is good. Got it to contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bradley's checked in.
Shooting 1.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. To the wing right side. Cook kicks to Bradley. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Josh Hart, he's checked in for more. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for buckets.
Well, fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Now here's Bradley. Floats one. Oh, that's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Here's Big Dog. Another one falls for New Orleans.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Pass to Okafor. New Orleans moving the ball around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Cook. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Bradley. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Cook, the pass to Dudley. And here's Bradley from 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Ingram outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Good on both. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Bradley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Okafor. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bradley.
You talk so much about Avery Bradley and his motor and how he comes to every game with a defensive mindset. I think that's both where his teammates and the coaching staff really respect the type of consistency he brings to the floor.
1 of 2 that time. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Buckets passes to Ingram. Pass to Buckets. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Maley. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Dog's got 10 points in just the second half. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Cook kicks to Bradley. And he makes good on the layup.
A bonus when Avery Bradley is finding ways to score inside. He's got to keep working on his interior game.
Buckets passes to Hayes. Here's Hart, guarded by McGee. Here's Hayes. Pass to Buckets. In the corner, it's Ingram. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Cook kicks to Bradley. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Hayes. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's Ingram missing. Lakers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Bulldozer.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And so it's New Orleans with it, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Clock at 6. Hart the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Now here's Caldwell. 19 seconds left in the game. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.